on the program that were reported by George Washington, A.A. Allen, Dimitri Guterman, Henry Gruber. They all seem so far away now, don't they, huh? That most of us don't want to give them any credibility. Is that what's going on with you people? You've heard so much about the end time that you just don't believe it's going to happen anymore? I wish you would grasp the Word of God. I just wish you would do it. I wish somehow you would seek the face of God and awake to righteousness so that you sin not. The sin of unbelief is so prevalent, it's overwhelming. When I started to preach on this radio stations around the world over 25, 30 years ago, I was sent across America by the Spirit of God, and I preached on street corner after street corner after street corner. In 1988, they had major news people come here calling me a cult leader, mocking me because of things that I had said were going to take place in the year 1988. And of course they tell me they didn't take place, but they really did. You see, most of the things that God speaks about are seen spiritually first, and then when they take place, that's why I can see it. But most people still won't get it. But what I did preach about in that time period was the coming nuclear war that was going to, and is going to wipe out at least 20 American cities. Now, there's been a lot of people since that time who have talked about it. And when the Cold War seemingly stopped, and we got involved in the war on terrorism and stuff like that, and poverty, we forgot the fact that the Soviet Union, and even though it was brought down, I told you about that. I did tell you about it, that God told me 26 years ago, or longer, about a time we're in the tribulation, the 3.5 years to 1,290 days, that the Soviet Union would no longer be a Soviet Union. It would be a non-entity as a Soviet Union. You witnessed the downfall of the Soviet Union when the first thunder was uttered. And if you haven't heard the message on the thunders of Revelation, you need to write and get your copy of it. It's on cassette. It's quite extensive. Only 5 or 6 cassettes or CD, and you can get a copy sent to you just by writing your letter to the Overcomer Post Office Box.
You've been listening to the Overcomer Ministry with Evangelist R.G. Stair. Contributions should be mailed to the Overcomer Ministry, Post Office Box 691, Waterboro, South Carolina 29488. Sponsored by Faith Cathedral Fellowship, who is totally responsible for programming content. Your comments are welcome. Email Brother Stair at overcomerministry.org. Tune in each evening at this time for Evangelist R.G. Stair.
ACN. This is the American Christian Network.
ACN affiliates are KTBI and KTAC, Freda, Moses Lake, Wenatchee, KYAK, Yakima, KGD.